Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing. Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent, always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Cousins. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing,
touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. Carr now on 1st down. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Now Carr. There's Chris Olave. Touchdown, touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, 58 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Looks good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10. Cousins. He finds his man complete. That's Chandler. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. A first down throw for Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Play action now. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. A first carry now. This is Williams. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, that will be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Throwing his car on third down. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Oh, the return is Powell. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds. But able to get it across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw is Cousins. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied. Through one quarter, 14-7. Ours. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Carr now on 1st down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. James has got it. Complete.
Holding offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on... Where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Fielded just inside the 30. And now out comes Minnesota. Not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 28-yard line. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Play fake. Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a great weapon. So often such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
From the 27, Carr over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on it, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Carr, and he checks this one down to Williams. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw is Carr. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yards back to the 34-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Powell on the return. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. That'll go. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and rain covering 34 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. Defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Cousins on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Olave. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down is Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that... Completion. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Carr. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. On first down, Carr. That's Olave bringing in another one. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Touchdown! Jesse James, as the first half is winding down, and the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Cope. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
Taking it about the 1.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. A first down throw for Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings!
Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only 1 play to score it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. 1 play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. Caught left side, Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now Carr.
The Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams, 34 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Lutt's good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Takes it to about the 37. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Carr now on 1st down. James has got it. Complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Carr. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. That would complete downfield to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So a tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And room there to work it inside the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And the ball is knocked out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These guys wanted to get back in this game. They needed an almost perfect 2nd half. And down 3 scores. The last final here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that... either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
Now Chandler. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Here's Chandler on second down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again.
Get him to the promised land for everyone. 100 yards or more in the game.
Here's Chandler. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They're definitely a good day's work throwing the football. A very good day's work. A 4th touchdown passes. They're really playing it out.
Yeah, and so much for having to clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, fourth quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will up the lead up to 26. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. But the Saints got... go for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Carr. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaped down and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They run it with Chandler. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down now. It's Chandler, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a handoff up the middle. Chandler, he will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second down, it's Chandler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.